Hola, hola, bienvenidos al live stream. My name is Alberto Cordero, and today, well, it's been a while since the last live stream that I did, and so yeah, I'm getting back today. So, all right, I have a question already. Lucas GNR. It says Blender, Sculpt, or ZBrush. ¿Cuál crees que es mejor? No me puedo decidir. ¿Qué hace mejor, ZBrush o Blender? Bueno, la verdad es que sinceramente no hay diferencia ninguna, porque si lo que tú quieres es simplemente esculpir, cualquiera de las dos te va a servir. Lo mismo vayas para Blender, que vayas para ZBrush, que vayas para 3D Code, que vayas para Mudbox, whatever. Cualquiera de las dos, las tres, las cuatro, cualquiera que tú elijas, pues va a ser va a estar bien, la verdad, porque se trata de esculpir, ¿verdad? Ahora, funcionalidad, la forma de adaptarse, ya eso va cambiando un poquito más, porque dependiendo de la aplicación, dependiendo de la inclinación que tengas tú o tus habilidades, pues ya un poco como que ahí sí ya es otra pregunta ya. Si ya tú tienes experiencia con Blender, pues va a ser mucho más fácil comenzar a esculpir con Blender. Pero ZBrush, como que la interfaz es un poco loca, pero tiene todas las herramientas, tiene bastantes herramientas para cualquier persona. Tú sabes, para cuando vayas a comenzar, ahí todo está a la mano ahí, todas las brushes. Tiene un montón de brushes para hacer un montón de infinidad de cosas que te va a hacer el proceso va a ser súper rápido y súper fácil para ti, la verdad. Pero bueno, a mí me encanta Blender y yo pues como que me inclino un poquito más a Blender, la verdad. ZBrush, ZBrush puede soportar bastantes polígonos cuando tú ya entras a ZBrush, puedes soportar bastantes polígonos, pero también depende de tu máquina. Dependiendo de tu máquina, por ejemplo, Blender tiene algo que parecido a ZBrush. Cuando ya pasas, por ejemplo, de los 10 millones de polígonos, cuando tú mueves, él te deshabilita, te reduce la cantidad de resolución y te baja una resolución que la máquina puede moverse. Pero eso es usando en Blender, usando Multi Resolution. Igual que en ZBrush, cuando estás usando ZBrush. Alright, so today, let me see what I'm gonna be sculpting today, and let me see. I think I'm gonna like a dragon or something, some kind of creature, something like that, because I have a reference from this guy. This guy is freaking awesome. Oh, gracias, compadre. Gusto tenerte por aquí, viejo. Entonces, déjame ver. I'm gonna collect everything here. Because I'll be using skin modifier. I love this modifier. I'm gonna go for something like that. Gotta see. Can move this one here. Yeah, that's fine. All right, there you go. Oh, it's been a while since the last live stream that I did. By the way, I did a live stream and I lose the video. YouTube said that something happened and they couldn't convert or something like that. I don't know. They gave me an excuse or something. I don't even know what happened, because it was a live stream. I didn't upload anything. They did the whole process, so it's just so frustrating because it was a really good stream. Let me see something here. It was a really good stream. I'm trying to find where's my video going. Where's my output? Users. Oh, okay, I found it here. Because I want to try to. Let me see. Alberto. I don't see. Okay. I think no. Hmm. For some reason my Jesus Christ, I hate this. My OBS is not recording my hey Mihal, how you doing? For some reason my OBS is not recording locally the videos I'm streaming, so that's why I lose that video, because if I actually have the copy I can actually upload it, right? So I had to fix that with my OBS. But either way, due to how they lose that video, it was a really good stream, and I lose the whole thing. It was just bad. So mad, so mad. Well, anyways, nothing I can do to fix that. So let's just be happy and continue, right? All right, let me. I'm just going to. Yeah, it was such a good stream. I had a really good talk with my friends here. I'm creating just the overall for. Let me see how big is this. It's like 4 feet. I don't know. Let me move this up for a second, and I think for the reference that I have, it's probably it's probably accurate. Yeah, it's accurate. So let me put this one like here. This is gonna change. Of course, it's gonna change a lot. This is gonna be kind of like the neck here. It's gonna be the head, and this is gonna be like some part of the torso. But if I have the time, I always say that. But if I actually have the time, I'm gonna be creating something really awesome here. Let me just set about here, and let me move this one here just for a second. But I'm gonna create one more, and it's gonna be really tight here. So, and I'm gonna move this out for a second. There we go, something like that. And let me just increase here also. And let me create one more subdivision here. This is the good thing from by using skin modifier. You can actually have a really good base and really quick. So let me put this one right there, and yeah, there you go. The head is gonna be something very strong. Something like that. That music that I have here is just so dramatic. I don't want that. Alright, let's see. This one is worse. I need something very short. Yes, there we go. So let me put this up for a second here, and I think the whole thing is gonna be kind of like yeah, something like that. So I just going to I'll be just creating the whole base, but I'm gonna duplicate this one because I'm going to go right there, but I'm not going to create the whole thing in just one piece. So I'm going to just duplicate this too and select this one. Yeah, let me create like some kind of a silhouette. Let me get my drawing skills and try to make like some kind of nice silhouette here. So sorry about that, guy. It's just I'm actually not good in drawing, but I haven't noticed that I actually need it a lot, you know. It's not that I actually need it for whatever. Oh, whoa. Let me turn off this decal machine I have. It uses the same key that I have for drawing, which is D. Let me just create like an overall just quick design here. The hand's gonna be kind of like in this area right there. Kind of like the torso here, something like this. I'm looking at this reference from this guy. This guy is freaking awesome, and I did ask for permission to use the concept. Something like that, but it's gonna be something like the hand's gonna be really big because this is kind of like there, and so we concentrate right now on this piece right here, and we move this one down there just for a second. I need to duplicate this one right here. You can duplicate a single vertex if you press Ctrl Shift and V. Ctrl Shift V is gonna allow you to like a split one single vertex and turn it into like other, you know, a lot of multiple vertices, like a bevel or something. Yeah, like a bevel actually. It's actually a bevel. If you go here, you said like you said subdivide, it's going to create one subdivision right here, single vertex, right? But if I go here and press Ctrl Shift V, it's just going to split it, right? So it's just faster to do that. Kind of like that because the wind is coming from here, not like here, because it's actually the hand is going up, and from here there's a lot of muscle structure right there, and the legs and everything, the tail, everything come from this area right here, kind of like. Kind of like that. And the tail is coming from here. Is it Strong's tail? It's gonna do something. Let me see the proportion wise. There you go. And here's gonna be. And here total is going to be like a cloud or something. There you go. And this one's going to be the same. There you go. So basically this is what I'm gonna be doing, just kind of like a path or something. If the proportionally doesn't work, I'll be you know, generating more and more until everything just fits, right? So let me create right now the vertex that I actually need for this is what I need for the hands. and move it down here. I usually will do this in the whole like a whole mesh, but I have a different idea today, so let's see. Let me something's happening here. Skin modifier. There you go. And let's go for a mirror. Yeah, there we go. This is my process for blocking. I'm using skin modifier to do that. Let me create some kind of subdivisions here for. You can press just like Control R, and it's going to just in this case it's just going to, there you go. Gonna create one more subdivision right there. I'm going to put this one really close here, and I'm going to just I keep pressing that single key. I think the head needs to be much bigger, so I'm just going to select everything, Control A, and I'm going to select this one right there. Alright, and we put this one. There you go. And we finish here the wind. This one here, I'm probably gonna. Let me see. There is. This is smaller, like some kind of goes here, but the big ones go from here all the way to the back. Stick there, but they kind of like do that. Let's see, some kind of structure from here to here. I'm drawing just in the view that I'm actually using right now, because if I want to draw in the surface, it doesn't make any sense, because this is just an idea for me in my head. Dime, Jorge, compadre, ¿cómo está la cosa, viejo? Bienvenido al live stream. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm just going to extrude like a single one. This one is gonna be like holding the I'm gonna put the 3D cursor right there. Yeah, something like that. This is gonna have a lot of variation here because, and let me subdivide and move this down here. Yeah, like this. Let me subdivide this again. Move it down here. And let me do something. Select this one and move like this. Oops. Alright, there you go. So now what I need is to create the other ones. Let me deactivate the 3D cursor right there. It's gonna be all messed up here. It's too close, so I'm just going to delete this one here. I'm just gonna create a new one. I love that. I love that dragon. It's freaking awesome. But in this case, I'm just gonna leave it. Let me duplicate this one. And we go and skin modifier. I mean solidifier again. No, not solidifier. Skin. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna select here the 3D cursor right there, and I'm going to put the root right there, and I'm gonna select this one and this one. I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna use the 3D cursor. There you go. So I'm kind of like using. Let me do that like this. And there you go. Kind of like that. It looks so weird now that I'm, starting to do the process. It's just the chest area, that kind of thing is going to be really, really big. So I'm just going to increase. Let me take. Yeah, this is going to be freaking insane big. Not too big, just the right amount. Let me put this one right there and that one right there. It's a little bit. I'm trying to build just the overall shape because that's what is actually important for me here. And let me duplicate this one right there and extrude this one right there. There you go. It's actually like this. But this one is going to be something like that. There you go. But the root is going to be right there, so I'm just going to mark it right there. And let me move this down here because it's going to be a mirror right there. There you go. And I'm just going to move this one right there, like that. But in this case, I'm just going to extrude one more time here. And this one just going to in the x-axis. There you go. Just to have, this is going to be the tail, so I'm just going to extrude. It's still going to mark the root right there. And let me move the root just a little bit down there. The tail is looking really interesting because it's kind of like a double end. So extrude again. And so divide this one right there. I'm not worried about this right now because this is just, there we go. see my root right there. No. In the middle. You see, yeah. That can actually works. Alright, so let's keep moving here to the leg, and I'm going to yeah, we'll do this. Let me just yeah, something like this. Let me extrude here. Got it. Something like this. But in this middle, I'll be creating this one right here. You have to look your way around a skin modifier, just because it can actually be sometimes just a pain, you know. Because sometimes it's just a deformations is doing, it's just not working right. So you have to find your way around to make it work. And I think let me select the cursor right there, go to 3D cursor in that position, make a rotation. But I'll do that when I finish. Yeah, let me do that when I finish the whole thing. Just let me just and deactivate the 3D cursor, move it down there, and so Michal, she haven't seen that movie, so she probably doesn't know what you're talking about. I know, right? She hasn't seen Lord of the Rings. I mean, The Hobbit in this case. They were talking about Smog. I hope that's how you pronounce that name. Do you hear what I said about you haven't watched the movie The Hobbit? It's gonna be here at least. Fine, I'll do that later. I'm creating the whole crap? What do you mean crap? Okay, let me go here. Put this one down there. The problem is I'm gonna be merging everything here with oh my goodness, she's just got mad. She's just crazy. So let me do something here. Let me select everything, duplicate it, move it to layer number 3, and I'm going to select the whole thing, you know, and move it to down here. And I'm going to, because I'm ready for sculpting, but I'm gonna be sculpting just in here because there are gonna be some really nice shapes here. It's gonna be freaking interesting. She said crap. Oh my goodness, she said stupid. Alright, so it's time for me to actually apply that modifiers right there and start creating what I call, you know, the sculpting process, but only for topology shapes. Topology shapes is when you actually use only topology for sculpting. In this case, like this one that I have here. There's no modifiers for the fourth time. The Conjuring. Are you kidding me? You have to watch those, the Lord of the Rings first, and then jump for The Hobbit. You're gonna enjoy that so much. But this neck is had some really interesting curves here. So I'm just going to I'm gonna do it. I'm just going to do here, you know, those nice curves. There you go. And let me just leave this like this, because when I jump to the chest, I want it to be like, you know. Now, that's a movie, really? I don't know. I don't think so. There's not a lot of people that actually like those movies, you know, scary movies. What is it that you're gonna appreciate in that movie? Scary stuff? I like to watch, when I watch a movie, I want to observe, you know, all the different shots, lights, scenography, details, that kind of thing. I love to do that. So that's why I had to watch a movie like 3 or 4 times to actually fully enjoy it. Yeah, I like that. So I like to take my time to actually get the base shape in the right spot, because I believe you have this, you know, the curves that you need, the right orientation, whatever, right proportion, everything else is just going to be much more easier for you. Let me create some kind of like that. And let me go here for a second and just for now, because it's gonna be some kind of there's a lot of big scales coming out of here, but the reference that I have is just more organic, and there's no scales here in this one. There's no big crazy scales. It's gonna just go insane, right? So this one is just more like organic thing. In the movie The Lord of the Rings, the big creatures that fly, it's like some kind of dragon or something like that. I don't know how they call it, but it's kind of like this. That they had that organic feeling. You don't know about that, Michal, because you didn't see the movie, so sorry about that. You had to Google it. I'm trying to find here some shapes. All right. Just watch for the scares. Nope. So let me go now and get out of here for a second. Let me see how this is looking. And let me go here. Yeah, though, Jesus, oh my goodness, yeah. Let me go here. You see from far away, so let's see. There's a lot of curves here. But I think proportions are actually working here. The hands got to be a little more lift, but it's fine. Yeah. Let me go just for layer number 1 and very strong neck. This base has to be also strong. There you go. So let me do something here, and let me bring the only this one, layer number 1. Then we go layer number 1, and what I'm gonna do here, I'm just going to use this. Let me separate this. Okay, this is just interesting. Wait 1 second. I already duplicated that, so I want the root right there, and let me just delete those. There you go. So now I can apply this whole thing like that. Go into Sculpt mode, and let me try it to something like this. And let me go here. Make the space for like the hips for the legs when I bring them back here. And we go for a curve. Let's go flat so we can actually take advantage of this scratchy feeling. Increase the strength here. I got some tea here. 1 second, guys. So now what I'm actually matching for proportion wise. some kind of, let me one more here, but this time I'm gonna grease pencils, surface, because I'm gonna be drawing a surface. Yeah, that makes sense for me. Alright, let's go now and bring the legs. I'm gonna select this one and move it to layer 1. Let's go layer 1 now. And of course I have to change a second here. And let me reduce the size of this. Kind of like that. Something like that. This is a time for me to find the muscle structure, so kind of just a little volume. I'm not going crazy, just This is for the base of the tail. Of course, this leg is gonna change a lot because this is just looks so weird now, but it's fine. It's supposed to be like that. Just so you know. This back, and let me go here for a second. Trying to change the music on this listen here. Yeah, let's go for 9. Actually need, yeah, I need to jump straight to, I mean, smooth shading here. Let me insert the eyes right away because it's actually going to change perspective for sure. Sorry guys. Looks so funny. Oops. He got a really interesting face, I gotta say. I gotta put, it's gonna change because of course it's gonna change. It looks like very silly. Oh lord. Yeah, this is the interesting thing when you're starting to sculpt something. This is some kind of creature. Is it probably a dragon, or I don't know. I mean, yeah, like just like this one. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of more of this, so I'm just going to so let me try to merge this down now. merge this shape with the head, trying to make it let me work more here in the mouth, this area right here. So it's gonna change his look for sure. There we go. Let me get this area. I'm just trying to find a nice way to shape the eyes and everything that when you look from the front looks appealing, from the sides, everything. But now there is a big shape here that I have to create. I can just let me, yeah, something like this. Alright, let me just start. So let me work on the next scale for, or something like that. Let me see. Right there. So now let me use the inflate tool to create like a interesting rim. Oh, I have mask. So let's merge this second scale. I'm gonna do here, let me oops. Nice shapes. put some music here. Let me see. All right. All right, let's go for the next scale. And this one is a big one. Let me fix that. Invert and And just in case, I'm going to activate here front faces only. So when you're working with thin surfaces, you're not pulling the other side in. Still have to do something more here, so let me take the mask off. The other one is going to be right there, so I'm just going to invert the mask. I'm going to select this and I'm going to do the same process. Let me add a little more subdivision with let me clean a little bit more the masking here. It's going all the way to the base. I don't need that. Oh, by the way, I'm actually releasing a tutorial. It's gonna be for free, only for sculpting. It's just the title is just a sculpt, but in this case it's gonna be a head. Just a sculpt a head, completely in Blender. I'm not talking in the tutorial because I actually don't need it in this case. It's just something very straightforward. I'm working right now in the editing process, so I can actually, when I finish, I'll be uploading all the process. There's a lot of videos. It's like I don't know, probably 20 videos about the whole process, maybe. So I'm trying to see if I actually upload the whole thing in just one time, boom, the whole thing, or like every 3 days, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Any ideas? So let me make the merge. So guys, one more thing. If you like what I do, if you like my style, and you want to support me, you can do it through my Patreon page. You can go there and check it out. The link's gonna be in the description of the video, so And let me do the same thing here. Because every time you do that, it's going to create like a fade between the masking area, and because you're pulling the mesh, so basically it's going to create that fade. It's stretching the mask is what it's doing. And I can see here, this is this. We create the edge right there. So let me take mask off and let me just make it merge. There you go. T again. Make a small one right there. There you go. Control I. This is what I'm talking about. When I'm stretching here, you see that there's like a fading going out. That fading, you need to take it off because it's not gonna let you see that. There you go. Let me create a nice curve here. And let me go for inflate again and try to create this bridge. Oops. There's something weird here with the let me fix that with the symmetry. Let's go here, down here. I'm gonna say positive to negative. You see that? There was something happening with the symmetry right there. Alright, let me create the merge in here. When you're sculpting organic, is a good idea don't have, like, you know, don't use like flat surfaces. Try to, if you see something is totally flat, just go there and create some shapes. Get a dent or a bump, something that's gonna break that flat looking surface. Alright guys, I think this is gonna be all for today. Hopefully tomorrow I can actually finish the rest of the body, but for today I think that's enough for sketching here with dynamic topology. Well, it's gonna be weird because the level of details on this one compared to this one is gonna be looking weird. But tomorrow I hopefully can actually get the rest of the body in the same level that I have in this one. You know, more definition, more proportion with the tail and everything. Let me see, what is the tail? Alright, let me get the tail right there. Yeah, the tail is gonna be move it to here, and I got this one. Yeah, something like that. So you can see for the sketching process for today, I think it looks pretty good. I like the base that I have, and to start, it's just a really good beginning, you know, for this creature. So hopefully tomorrow I can actually, you know, move forward with the body. I'm actually very excited about this piece right here, to the chest attached to the body, you know, to the wings, to the hands, that kind of things. This is every model that I do from in my live stream go to my Patreon page. That's one of the reasons that I said that, you know, if you like what I do and you want to support, you know, my work, you can do it through Patreon, and you get free tutorials, you get free models, that kind of thing. I'm all the time just sharing a lot of my models, textures, materials, that kind of things. Alright guys, so let me just finish up here, and tomorrow is Doodle Tuesday, so probably gonna be working on this tomorrow. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching, and see you tomorrow. Alright, bye bye guys.